Next top herb to keep you out of the emergency room. Comfrey. Oh God, you gotta do it with Comfrey. Hey guys, Dr. Amanda Lynn here. I am an herbalist, naturopath, and I'm passionate about helping people learn and be empowered about really what's going on with their bodies with naturopathic medicine, doing a focus with vitality, herbs, GI tracts, and connective tissue disorders. Herbs are close to me. I've definitely been talking to them since I was 20. Calendula was the first one. And I healed up a broken foot, the fifth metatarsal, right off the base by utilizing Comfrey. It was supposed to have surgery. This is an area that doesn't have a lot of blood flow. Um, they just thought for sure they were going to put a bolt in it. And I said, no, give me 2 weeks. They're like, you're not going to heal that in 2 weeks. That's going to take 6 weeks. I'm like, I got this. I go and I'm in herb school, Columbines and Wizardry Herbs with Howie Brownstein and Stephen Yeager in Eugene, Oregon. Amazing. Howie teaches at Michael Moore's school, and Stephen Yeager is head of quality control for Mountain Rose Herbs, Mountain Rose Mercantile. So I had been learning and knowing about the alkaloids that are harsh on your liver, possibly by this cow study years ago. But the old folklore had been that we use comfrey in teas and medicine for hundreds of years. So, as a human, it doesn't seem to bother us. And I know I drank a half an ounce to an ounce a day for that 2 weeks. And I did poultices. Poultices are really powerful. People don't really realize how potent those can be. And if you want to learn more about how to make medicine, definitely join on my email list. I'm going to be doing workshops here soon with a local fabulous favorite herbalist. She is assistant for Rosemary Gladstar's school, very high up, working along with Rosemary. Beautiful soul. We're going to be out in the garden, hands-on, and making vinegars, poultices, whatever you guys kind of want. We'll definitely keep it focused, but sign up. Let us know you're interested. So after the 2 weeks, it feels pretty good. I've kind of been walking on it a little bit more, right? Doing my hot cold, get the blood flow in there, getting hot compresses on there, and my internal Comfrey tinctures, a little silica maybe, a little extra mineral support, and they x-rayed it. Probably they like to do that. They didn't need to. I could feel it was all together, and bam, they couldn't believe it. They're like, no way, this wouldn't have healed that fast anyway. What did you do? And I was like, had my list all ready to help teach them, and they're like, oh no, we don't want that. I walked out. Fine, whatever, I'll go share. Right? It's too bad. Definitely too bad, because just this weekend alone with summer, with so many injuries, running into people who had broken this, broken that, even sprains and strains, and all connective tissue Comfrey can help heal. How it has mucilaginous fibers in there that help hold and regrow like a petri dish. My most recent miracle that really helped empower patient, elderly woman on Coumadin, had a good, I mean, it just was a staple on a box she was opening, right? And it just tore up the back of her hand. Horrible place to get stitches on. She's on Coumadin. It's just bleeding, and she's so thin. I don't know how they would even get like her skin together to do stitches. So I was like, hold on. Went out, grabbed a piece of comfrey leaf, just tore up the little leaf there a little bit to make a quick little instant poultice, stuck that on, wrapped her up. About 48 hours later, when I saw her again, we took it off and looked. All there was it looked like whack. The way it was coiled up, it definitely had done some organic thing where it pulled all the moisture, all that mucilaginous petri dish support that lays down and lets all these fibroblasts relay down fibrin. And she was bruised in that area, which is always the case with Coumadin patients. And no need for stitches, not at all. She was all freaking sealed up. Did another round of that for like another day or two, and I was done and healed in a week. An elderly woman on Coumadin, a big ol' scratch, like with two leaves. She was so excited. She had to know this herb, had to have it in her yard, and we got her hooked up with it. Definitely one to put in your garden. I would always have comfrey around. Yes, it'll take over everywhere, so put it in a pot is how I have mine if you're not living in open meadows in the valley where they grow on the edges already. But comfrey symphytum officinalis is definitely an herb that'll keep you out of the ER. God knows we need more of those. All right, guys, take care, share.